Welcome back to the part 2 of this simple backless dress with big bow detail, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to cut the big bow and also how I put the whole dress together. And at the end of the video I'll be trying on the dress for the first time, so don't forget to stick around till the end. Let's get started, guys. In part 1 of this tutorial, we focused more on the pattern drafting of the dress, including the backless and the exaggerated hips design. If you missed that, please tap the link above your screen to check it out. So guys, this is my cutout fabric. This is my center front. This is my side front. So one thing I also did was to iron on interfacing to the wrong side of my fabric. So I iron the interfacing up to like the hip section, the hip of my pattern, and this is it also here, not all the way down because I didn't really want to. I didn't have a lot of interfacing. Let me not say I didn't want to use a lot, so I didn't have a lot of interfacing to just work with. So also I did the same also to the back pieces too. Then I also cut a lining for this, and then one thing I did to the lining was to iron on like a stronger interfacing than this. This one is like a soft woven interfacing. It's called Este in Nigeria. Then this is I'm using a collar stay for this. This is like a bit stronger, you can see. So it's a bit stronger because I want my dress to stand just a bit, but instead of like ironing the interfacing all the way from the top down, I just did from my waist to anywhere. You can just do from your waist to the hem of the lining or stop anywhere you want. So me, I just stopped about 5 inches away from the hem of my lining. So yeah, pretty much. So I did that for all the linings, and pretty much that's that. Now I'm going to go right ahead to sew. So I'll place my side front over my center front here, and then sew all the way till I get to the hem, and also do the same also here, right sides together, pretty much. Then I'll do the same for the lining, and then when I'm done with the lining, I would use that to turn the neckline inside out. So I'll just go do all of that now, and then I'll show you what the next step is. Guys, our dress is taking shape little by little. So here is my neckline sewn down, you can see. So I used my lining to turn that, and then this is the hemline also finished up. This is my hemline finished up all the way round. So yeah, so now I'm just going to place my back piece over this, right sides together, and then I'll just sew the shoulders. So to sew the shoulders, I'll place both shoulders together. I'll make sure they both align. Like this. Then I'll just put my hands underneath here, and then make sure these two linings touch each other this way. So pretty much, and then I'll just sew 1/2 inch like this up. So I hope you got the drift. So when I'm done, I'll do the same for this other side, and then I'll sew my armholes. So guys, I've sewn the armholes. You can see, sewn the armholes, and then I've also gone ahead to fixing my zipper to the back. So all that is left now is for me to just sew the sides. So I'll sew the sides 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and then we can now talk about the bow cutting and the sewing of the bow. So this one will just complete the dress. Once I sew the sides, that completes the dress. So we can just move straight to sewing the bow. So guys, for the bow, the first thing we need to do is to decide how wide you want the bow to be. And for me, I think about 18 inches should be good. So from here to here is my 18 inches. Now decide how long you want the bow to be. So the width, the wideness is 18 inches. Now the length, how long you want it to be. Now for the length, let's do maybe about 8 or 9 inches. So 8 or 9 inches. So from here, 18 inches. Rather, from here to here, that is the length, 9 inches, and the wideness, that is 18 inches. Now at this part here, at one side of your paper, I'm going to draw a curved line to anywhere I want it to. So let's say this is the length, from here to here 9 inches. This is the width, from here to here 18 inches. Now from here, I'll just draw a curved line to anywhere I want it to be. Now locate the middle of, from here to here, just locate the middle. So that should be about, just locate the middle of this line. And here's the middle for me right here. So I'll just use my French curve to draw a curved line from there back to the edge here. And that's it pretty much. Now just cut this out. And that's it. So when you want to sew, this should go like this. So go like this. This comes this way. It folds up this way. So guys, here's what my bow looks like cut out on my fabric. Now ideally, from the design picture, this should be cut on fold, and this is it cut on fold. You can see it's cut on fold. This is it stretched out long. Now once you cut it on fold, this part here should be shorter than the one under. So this part here should be like maybe 3 inches shorter. So this is short, this one is longer. But because I don't have a lot of fabric, I can't do that, because I won't have anything to cut my lining with. So ideally, with the normal design picture, cut it on fold, then have the upper part here lower than this, so you can just be like maybe 4 inches shorter than the one lower, and then you now cut a separate lining with your fabric again, just like this, that you use to turn everything inside out. So me, I don't have a lot of fabric to do all of that, so I'm not going to have to. I'm going to use this as a lining instead. So I hope you got the drift. So the flap, the lower flap here is only going to be one, since I'm going to be using this one to turn the one that is lower. So yeah, that is that. Now I'm just going to sew this now, and then before I forget, I ironed on interfacing to this. So I ironed on some strong interfacing just to give it some more structure. And now I'm going to sew and turn everything inside out. So I'll sew this way, this way, this way, this way, all the way round. Then I'll turn it inside out to keep everything intact. So I'll just do that now, and then we can move on to the next thing. So yeah, this is it, sewn neatly all around. Now all I have to do is to just locate the center, and this is my center here, and then I just gather it up like this. So I use my needle and thread to just sew this down. So I'll use it to tack it down, and then I'll just use my iron to twist this and iron it flat. So you got the drift. That's basically everything. So I'll just do all of that now, and then I will show you what that looks like, and then I'll just show you how to attach it to the dress. It's going to be detachable, by the way, so you can put it on and take it off anytime you want. So guys, here's my completed bow. You can see there's the spiral underneath. So if I had to, I would have had like two spirals. That is, one spiral will be longer than this, so maybe one spiral would have ended here and then this one will just extend down. So you got the drift. Now all I have to do now is to attach this to my dress, and to do that, I already attached. You just pick a pin, use a stronger pin like this. I've not found a stronger pin, the bigger ones, the bigger bobby pins, you can get that. This one is a small one, but just get the bigger one. Then hook it onto your bow at the back. Then I'm going to open this up. Then I'll pick up my dress. Let me just get the dress. So here is my dress. This is the back of my dress. Ignore this sticky label thing. Yeah, I'm going to find something to clean it up. So yeah, so pick up your dress. Then I'm going to put my bow. I'm just going to pin this. I'll hook it. See, it's still open. The bobby pin is still open, so I'm just going to hook it to anywhere I want. And since the bow is at the back of the, like at the waist part of the dress, so I'll just hook it like onto my dress. I'll hook it this way. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And there you go. This is it attached. Look at that. You can see that. So that completes it. So you hook this when you have already zipped, when you have already worn your dress and zipped it up. So you can just get somebody to help you hook the pin to the back of your dress. And when you don't want the bow, you take it out. When you want it, you put it back. So you got the drift. Now all I have to do now is to just wear my dress and then just show you how it fits and how my dress, how the hip, the exaggerated hips and everything is going to sway on my body. So yeah. And here is the complete thing, guys. I really love how this dress turned out and just how colorful and beautiful the Ankara print is. Anyways, if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of my new tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!